Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Lethabo Mampana and I'm back again with another YouTube video. If it's your first time up in this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can become part of the family. If you already subscribed to my YouTube channel, shout out to you. You and I are buddies. Hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm so that this video can be spread out to other people in recommendation, then they can get to enjoy the good content that comes with this video. So guys, today is just another day in the life of a broke Forex trader where I'm simply trying to make my money off of Forex, trying to make money online in 2024. So firstly, I would like to give you guys an update on the gold that we looked into or that we looked at in my previous video. So I want to show you guys how it went and how it's still going. And another thing that I would like to update you guys on is on Fibo Group. Remember that I have partnered with Fibo Group and I was showing you in the previous video. If you haven't watched the previous video, you can just make sure that you do so by hitting the link in my video's description for that previous video so that you can see how the Fibo Group copy trading with Trader works. You know, you can just have a look at how the platform works and you can just familiarize yourself with everything that Fibo Group has to offer. So I want to also update you guys on what we did on that previous video with regards to Trader copy trading with Fibo Group. So remember that I opened an account which was a demo account, and I opened actually I copied some trade, and I'm going to give you feedback on how that trade went, and you can see for yourself that if you can join Fibo Group using the link in this video's description, then deposit whatever amount that you feel safe to start trading with, then you can just simply go and do some copy trading. And if you don't want to do some copy trading, I'm here. I'm running a challenge of $10 challenge. Then you can just deposit a minimum of $10. Then from there, I will put you in my WhatsApp group of $10 challenge. Then whoever gets to that $100 first, then I will pop up another $100 from my pocket then to top it up to make it about $200. Then from there, you can withdraw or you can just continue trading, or else you can continue doing some copy trading and make money while you are sleeping, you know. So let's go and let me show you how everything unfolded. And another thing is that the pair that we're going to look at today is GBP JPY. So there is a way that I've just discovered of analyzing the market. So I'm just going to take you along with me. Then you can see how I did analyze the GBP JPY and how I am still holding the trades from that strategy or from that approach that I've just used in this video. So I'm just going to show you a piece of it. I'm not going to expose it fully, but then you will get a hang of it if you pay special attention. So make sure that you click the subscribe button and also hit the like button. And again, stick around until the very end of this video so that you can see everything in full detail. So without any further ado, guys, let's get right into the video. Cheers. Alright guys, welcome back to my laptop screen. And here we are sitting on my chart on my laptop screen right here, and we are looking at gold. Remember that I said I will give you an update on gold. So this is how we analyzed gold. We said gold was going to the upside, and indeed it is going to the upside. So this is how we annotated it, and we went to 15 minutes time frame after finding out we are going to the upside. Remember that I started on daily time frame to establish the market structure. Then from there, I did go ahead to prove that it is indeed going to the upside. Then from there, I went to 4-hour time frame to further confirm that what I saw on daily time frame does align with what I will see on 4-hour time frame. I went on to check by means of pointing out the important lows and highs, right? So by pointing out the external lows and highs to give myself a clue or to give myself a better vision of where the market is going. And indeed, I happen to find out that it is going to the upside as I saw it on daily time frame. Then from there, I annotated or I pinpointed my point of interest, of which it was by a means of order block, which was this order block. Right. So this order block, we further went with it to 15 minutes time frame after establishing everything. So obviously when we get to 15 minutes time frame, firstly the market will start by going to the opposite direction to what we already know that the market is currently on, right? So then what we have to wait, for, or what we have to wait is, what am I saying? What we have to wait for is, we have to wait for market to push to our 4-hour time frame order block. Then when it gets to that, then we want to see a realignment. We want to see the market incongruent with what we saw on daily time frame as well as 4-hour time frame, meaning that we have to see the market structure shift, which is a change of character, and that's how we do it on this channel. So we hit to 15 minutes time frame. When we get there, then we follow price action religiously. Then it will give us a better understanding of exactly where it is going. So this is what I'm talking about. So when we get to 15 minutes time frame, firstly, we know that on daily and 4-hour time frame is that we are going to the upside. But when we get to 15 minutes time frame, what we want to see is, we want to see market doing something of this nature. Market doing something opposite to what we saw on daily and 4-hour time frame. However, we're not going to take what is happening on 15 minutes time frame and go with it. Like I said, on daily time frame as well as 4-hour time frame, we are going to the upside. But then when you look at it on this portion that I've just highlighted here, we are going to the upside, meaning that we are chasing that order block there. So hence I'm saying that we want to see an opposite direction, but we still need to wait until price gets into that order block. Then once price gets into that order block, that's when we will be interested to actually monitor the price on what is it that is doing. So indeed, price went into that order block and it left a lower low as soon as it enters the order block. Then from there, it rejected to the upside, leaving a lower high there. Then it further plummeted and it violated the previous low, which was our first lower low when price entered into this order block. Then now we have a lower low, which is a new one, a recent one. Then from there, price further went to the upside and it violated the lower high that we previously saw, or the price has previously printed there. So this is exactly what we wanted to see happening when we get to 15 minutes time frame. Remember, when we get to 15 minutes time frame, firstly we want to see an opposite direction towards our point of interest, which is the order block that we highlighted on 4-hour time frame. But when the price gets into that, we're not just blindly going to take a sell, because we are not interested in selling. We are interested in being in the same picture with the higher time frame picture. You know what I mean? So on higher time frame, we are going to the upside, meaning that we have to wait for a market structure shift on 15 minutes time frame. So once 15 minutes time frame now aligns with the 4-hour as well as daily time frame, then that's when we can say we have our confluence to go to the upside with the market. However, even that, so we're not going to just blindly take a buy anywhere. We still have to wait for something to happen, right? So price went to the upside impulsively, showing that now the buyers has now pushed the price to the upside, or the buyers had now overtook the sellers, meaning that the buyers are now more than the sellers. Hence, price is moving, or it has shot straight up, you know. So now it impulsively changed direction on 15 minutes time frame as well. So now it aligns with 4-hour as well as daily time frame. I'm sorry if I'm just going up and down with this explanation, but I'm just trying to make sure that you do grasp and you do understand what I am saying. And also, if there's something that you miss maybe in my explanation and you still need clarity, you can just simply hit me up on the comment section, in the comment section down below. Then I will gladly answer your question if it is a question that needs to be answered. So to further explain what I'm saying, or what I did on my previous video, is price further pushed to the upside to change character. So now we were happy that now price has shifted bullish on 15 minutes time frame, and price now left an order block as well as a fair value gap. So we annotated that, or rather we pinpointed, and now we were waiting for price to push to the downside to tap into that fair value gap so that we can take a trade from there. So like I did on my previous video, I put this position here, buy position here, so that we can see or remember where we took our trade from. However, price went to the downside, but then it didn't push up until that fair value gap. So price further went to the upside. So what we still need to do on gold is to wait until price come and mitigate this fair value gap here. Then we can take it along with it to the upside. Or we want to see price further going to the upside, then we can reanalyze the market again. So this is how everything transpired on gold. So we're going to move straight to GBP JPY. Let me just look it up here. GBP JPY. GBP. Yes. So GBP JPY. But before I can get to GBP JPY, let me just quickly show you the result of Trader copy trading with Fibo Group that I did show you when I was executing, or rather when I was copying the trade in my previous video. So remember, if you would like to be part of this thing of Fibo Group, you just need to hit the link that is in my description of this video, or rather in the description of this video. Then you can just follow it, register your account, deposit whatever amount that you feel safe to trade with. Then you can just go to down there. Let me just show you. You can just come here. When you press here, it will take here if you would like to do copy trading. And then if you would like to be part of the challenge that I'm currently running, you just need to simply deposit a minimum of $10. Then let me know in my WhatsApp. Then I will put you in my $10 challenge WhatsApp group, where we are trading that $10 to $100. So whoever gets to $100 first will get to win themselves another $100 from my pocket. Then they can withdraw, or they can choose to continue trading or to do copy trading. So it's that simple. So if you'd like to be part of that, just hit me up, then do everything as I said you should. So on my previous video on Friday, we did take a copy trading. So I remember when I was telling you, I said that it is currently still running in a bit of a drawdown. However, we are still going to be profitable. So the person that we copied the trade from is TB Low Type. I think you saw me in the previous video. So if you haven't watched the previous video, you can just go and watch it so that you can understand this one better. So let me just show you the result. It looks like we did manage to get ourselves some nice profit, and I did nothing. All I did was just to copy the trade and fold my hand, continue with my daily chores, continue with whatever I want to do, and the trade will just run smoothly as long as this person is trading. So whatever that he trades, then it will copy the results to my account. So this is what happened. The ROI over all time, as you can see, there is 2.88%. So meaning that we are profitable. As you can see by this line graph here, we were in a bit of drawdown. It went to the downside and it went up. So how much did we make from this trade of AUD USD, which was a sell that we copied? We made in total we made $13.02, but the net profit is $12.92, meaning that we were profitable. And remember, there's nothing that we did here. We didn't even lift a finger. All we did was just to copy the trade, and we folded our hands, and everything just happened on autopilot, you know. So if you would like to take advantage of such things, you can just simply do so. Follow the previous video that I've uploaded, then you will get a hang of it. Then you can just continue following it and making money while you are busy making money on the other side with another things, you know, because there are multiple ways of making money in this day and age. So you can't just rely on one income. So while you are making money on this other side of forex industry, then you can just continue doing something else on the side while you are making money simultaneously on this side. I think that is clear. We made profit on this trade and everything is fine. So I'm just going to continue and find another expert to trade, to copy the trades from. Then I think that is out of the way and you understood everything. So now let's go back to the chart to GBP JPY. So now let's go ahead and look at 4-hour time frame. This is where I will begin my analysis. So remember, I'm going to take a different approach with this one because I did it differently to how I normally do things on my channel, you know. So I didn't really follow SMC rules, the ICT, and the market, the supply and demand, you know, all that type of stuff. I just took the market as it came and I've been back testing it, although I'm still back testing it and forward testing it. But let me just show you how I am able, or I was able, to actually take these trades and how I am still able to hold them. So I'm still holding, and I'm just waiting to see how they will play out. But so far so good. So let me show you. So firstly, on 4-hour time frame, this is what I did. I'm not saying this is what you should do in future. I'm just saying this is what I did on GBP JPY. Right. I want you to get that clear. This is what I did on GBP JPY. This is how I took my trades, of which was two different trades. So what I did is I came to 4-hour time frame and I established my market structure. So in everything that you do in Forex, when you want to trade, what you have to firstly establish is market structure. So there's nothing that you're going to do without understanding the market structure. By market structure, I mean the direction of the market. Where is this current currency pair that you're looking at going? You know, you have to establish where it's going. It's either is going to the upside or to the downside. So you have to firstly establish that first, because once you don't know that, or if you don't know that, there's no way that you can trade. Otherwise you will just be gambling because you don't know where exactly the market is going, you know. So this is my higher time frame, this is my bigger picture, this is 4-hour time frame. So let me begin. Enough with the talking, because I know myself, I can talk the whole day. So this was my high and it's still a high, and this is a low, lower high, lower low, lower high, which is equal lower highs, and price failed to print a new lower low. However, it printed a higher low here. Then now we have a higher high and we have a higher low, higher high, as well as higher low here. So this is how we have it here. So this is how we have it. Now we are confident that the market is going to the upside. I'm sorry if this video is taking too long. I want you guys to understand very well how I approached this currency pair. So I'm saying to you that by the look of things and by how I followed price action, we are currently going to the upside on this currency pair at the moment, until we are going to the downside. So we are bullish until we are bearish, and we are bearish until we are bullish. So as the saying goes, trend is your friend until it bends. So what I'm doing by following market structure, it means that I'm following trend. So until the trend bends, I will still continue being friends with that trend, you know. So in this case, I'm friend with an uptrend that I'm seeing here. So firstly, what I did is, okay, I see that we are going to the upside, and now I see here that we are having equal lower highs here, right? So what I did is I took this thing here. Let me just enlarge. So I marked them out, so to say that this was when price was below, this was a resistance. So this is retail trading, by the way. So this was a resistance. So what happened is price went to the upside. Okay, it started here, it went to the downside, it came and it rejected here, it went to the downside, and it came again here, it rejected, it went to the downside. But finally price broke above this zone here. So it broke above this zone and it has now retested and it is going to the upside. So this is just to further confirm that we are indeed going to the upside, because this particular level was now violated, and it proves to us that this is a very important level, because as you can see, price bounced so many times on that level. So it finally gave in and it broke above that level, and now we are above that level. It came down to retest and it is going to the upside. But now, how can I, that's what I said to myself, how can I then take advantage of this information that I'm looking at here right now? So then I remember this, what we call trend. So okay, I can't just take this information and the fact that we are going to the upside and just take a trade. Now let me just further confirm that indeed we are going to the upside. So then I took my trend line and this is what I did, right? This is what I did, and it showed to me that price violated that level before it could even violate this one. So I'm now a bit confident that we are indeed going to the upside. But where am I going to take a trade? Okay, then this is when I included moving averages. So this is the moving averages that I included on this currency pair. This is the reason why actually I ended up taking this trade, right? Or these trades. So this is what happens, right? To prove that indeed we are going to the downside. So this is the blue moving average is a fast moving average, and the red one is the slow moving average. Meaning that when the blue moving average is below the red one, the trend is going to the upside. But once the moving average crosses and the blue one now is above the red one, it means that we are going to the upside. So this moving average here further confirms what we saw by this zone here and what we saw by this trend line, again by what we saw when we followed price action. Right, guys, I believe that I'm giving you guys value. So watch until the very end so that you can understand where I'm coming from. So now we have so many confidence that this pair is going to the upside. But still, the question is, how am I going to take this trade? How am I how am I going to take advantage of this? Okay, then I said to myself, all right, I see here that this blue moving average is a very fast moving average. Okay, now I see here that it crossed, meaning that it confirms everything that we're going to the upside. Okay, how about when price tap onto that fast moving average? Once it engulfs the previous downgoing candle, how about I take my trade from there? And that's when I said, okay, let me do that, because this is not something that I actually just thought about like today or like a week before today, last week. No, I've been back testing it, but I was quiet about it and I saw that it worked so many times. So I then said to myself, okay, when the situation is like this, let me wait for price to reject to this moving average. If not this one, then definitely the red one. But I'm monitoring price as soon as it touches the moving average. Either of the two, you know. So in this case, price, as you can see, when I'm looking at this price here, price, as you can see, tapped on that fast moving average. Then it went to the upside, it engulfed. But because I didn't want to risk that much, I could have just taken my trade here. I could have just took my trade from here, then targeting that high there and putting my stop loss below this order block there, or below this engulfing. But then that would have been so many pips, and I couldn't actually take such trade, or I couldn't take trade based on this information, right? So what I then did is I told myself, or I've been telling myself as I was back testing, was okay, once it engulfs on 4-hour time frame, it's either I'm going to drop down to 1-hour time frame, or 15 minutes time frame to see to see what is happening there. And I want to see the same thing happening on 4-hour time frame, happens on 1-hour time frame as well as 15-minute time frame. So let's go to 1-hour time frame and let's see what we have there. So firstly, we want to see the crossing of the moving average, because we already know from 4-hour time frame that we're going to the upside, right? So now we see here that we are going to the upside from 4-hour time frame. Then now all we want to see on 1-hour time frame as well as 15 minutes time frame is to see the moving average crosses, confirming that we are going to the upside. So it did that here. And again, what we want to see happening is we want to see price now coming to this moving average, which is a fast moving average, or this one, tapping on that. Then when it engulfs, then we take the trade. So price went to the upside, it went to the upside, it came down, it touched this moving average. However, it didn't engulf, so we didn't take any trade there. So as you can see, same thing happened, and it tapped the here, then it engulfed. This is where we could have took our trade, but then I didn't take my trade here because I missed it. Then it went down, it went down, it went down, and here it didn't really engulf. It came back here. Then when it engulfed by this candle here, you see 1, 2, 3, it took 3 candles to engulf this black candle here. So this is where I took my first trade, putting my stop loss here. So this is what I did. This is where I took my trade and put my stop loss somewhere around about there. Then my take profit is obviously going to be this high here. So this will be my take profit, because if we take 4-hour time frame into consideration, is that we do have higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. So we still expect to see a higher high because this is a higher low. So we still expect price to further move to the upside. So this is why I'm putting my take profit there. And this is how I'm still holding this trade up to this far. So this is how I approached this market on GBP JPY in a nutshell. So I don't want to make this video very long because it's already long. So I don't want to make it too long so that it doesn't actually get to annoy or confuse some of you. So if there's something that you missed in this video, just feel free to hit me up in the comment section down below so that we can engage and I will clarify everything to you. Then again, if there's something that you don't understand, just feel free to come to my comments and let's talk about it. So it has been your boy Lethabo Mampana, and I'm out. Peace.